out there, tubers of the U, and welcome back to Sir Blasphemy's Travels. I, of course, am Sir Blasphemy, and we are in for another session of Poetry from the Gutter. Just like before, it's best not to subscribe to this channel. Like I've told you before, as I was mentioning there, it's not good for you. It's not a good image for you to thrust upon yourself, as it were. We've all got enough troubles as it is. You don't need me to add to your troubles. So once again, I give you the advice, do not subscribe to this channel. It'll just show how classless and baseless you really are, which means you're my kind of person. Plus, you don't want people coming over to your house finding out you subscribe to this filth. You'll never hear the end of it, and then they'll secretly go home and watch me. And as they scold you for it. That's the truth of things. We all know this. So anyway, now that we've got some of the formalities out of the way, I just would like to mention one more thing. This will be, for a little while, the last Poetry from the Gutter for a little while. Not because I'm stopping it, but because I've only written 5 poems from the gutter. So that's all I have. So this is the last one I have for you. But as always, before we get going, I always like to wet my whistle with a little bit of ale. Of course. And I like to always give you a dirty limerick. Now, of course, I did not write this particular dirty limerick. Let me find it here, my page saver. But the poem is, of course, mine that I've written. So here's a little taste test if this is your first time being here. And trust me, this will blow you out if you don't want to watch any further, trust me. All right, little dirty limerick, not written by me. There once was a man named Dave who found a dead hooker in a cave. She was ugly as shit, missing one tit, but think of all the money he saved. You're welcome. And just like that, that's where we're going as before. So I would encourage you, while you have a chance, if you're bored and you have nothing to do, is to scroll through my channel. There are 4 other poetry videos from the gutter that you can review and throw up all over for yourself if you choose to do so. So that's entirely up to you. But this particular one today that I have written for you is one that all of us men struggle with. I think all the men out there can relate to this in particular. This is something that if you've ever been around a woman in a certain time of month, we all know the struggle is real. Not for the lady, but for us. So this particular story is about that. And it was told to me by a malnourished midget with a big man complex named Sticks and Stilts. And the name of this gutter poetry is called As She Bled, I Fled. Let's get started. As she bled, I fled. I didn't know where I was going. I got out in the nick of time. The tension within her was growing. Was it her piercing glare that should have made me wary? Or was it her growling that came across so scary? Whatever it was, I could feel I was in danger. Was it me slurping my soup that elevated her anger? Or was it something else? No matter, our monthly foe had arrived. Unprovoked cursing and stomping, it was time to run and hide. When her coffee didn't pour right, she went into a fit. My stomach immediately knotted, and I filled my shorts full of shit. I scampered off bow-legged. My ass I needed to clean. I took off my shorts ashamed, hiding them in the laundry. I wasn't trying to be mean. She stormed through the house in a blind tirade. As worthless as FEMA, I had nowhere to find aid. I tiptoed to my keys, doing my best not to make a peep. I knew if I didn't leave now, I'd be in shite this deep. From the kitchen to the door, the escape sounds easy enough. When I heard her body slam the laundry basket, I knew it would be tough. I sprinted for the door. I couldn't help, I was frantic. Before leaving, I saw her, I began to panic. I fell face first outside and picked myself back up. I felt her foot in my ass. I knew I had fucked up. Shoes and soiled laundry flew past me, hitting the car. My lifespan looked slim. I didn't know she could throw that far. I fumbled with the keys as she drove I fumbled with the keys as she dove on the hood. She screamed about things a decade old. I knew this wasn't good. I started the car. She leaped for the door. I screamed like a banshee, slamming the pedal to the floor. I made it down the road as she gave chase in the rear view. I rolled down the window and said, "I love you." She flipped me a gesture. I'm sure you guys could guess which one that is. She flipped me a gesture as she stopped from her run. She wasn't telling me that I was number one. As she bled, I fled. I didn't know where I was going. When would the red menace leave? There wasn't a way of knowing. The moral of the story, in case of emergency, just haul ass. You're welcome. And that was the 5th and final installment for now of Poetry from the Gutter. Hopefully I can write some more and bring you some more sessions in front of this fantastic fireplace that I have for you. I do that just for you out there. It's something for you to enjoy. So that was that. Again, you can scroll through my other videos. If you like this Poetry from the Gutter, I have 4 others. Please help yourself. Tarnish your reputation by giving them a look. Please. You would be no lower on the pedestal than I am, and that would make me so proud. So there you are. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're doing well out there, and I hope you're avoiding the plague. We will be seeing you soon at Scarborough Renaissance Festival and Renaissance festivals all across the country as soon as this blasted plague starts to clear up. But we're coming again. So, be well out there, do well, and we'll catch you on the next Sir Blasphemy's Travels videos. Please don't like and subscribe. Take it easy.